Ever since we opened our doors in 1964, Davis Ford in Fulton has been committed to providing the highest level of customer service and customer satisfaction. That level of commitment is shown in our 18 Ford President's Awards for overall customer experience. Whether you're looking for a tune-up, a trade-in, or a new F-150, the team at Davis Ford is here to serve you. Come see us today in Fulton. Call us at 662-862-3711 or visit us online at davisfordsales.com. Davis Ford, small-town dealership, small-town prices.
They say Diet Coke is a mom's drink. Well, you copied her jeans, her spin, her shoes, her scrunchie, and whether you realize it or not, her music. Now, copy her drink. Drink what your mama gave you.
Hey, honey, could you help me with this? Today tastes like staying in. And it never tasted this good.
When I came back to school this year, I brought my bank with me, and the student checking account at First American National Bank was perfect for me. No monthly fees and no minimum balance, and I can manage my money right from the app. I can do all my banking with text messaging if I want, and I can deposit a check just by taking a photo. It's that easy at FAMB.
I took my bank to college with me.
I took my bank to college with me.
My bank followed me to college.
I took my bank to college with me.
I took my bank to college with me.
It's that easy at First American National Bank.
Tomorrow. Tomorrow is what we anticipate, what we work for, what we want to improve. At Itawamba Community College, we offer the courses, pathways, and the training that can help turn your vision of tomorrow into a reality. So why wait? Your tomorrow can start today at Itawamba Community College. The best start here.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as we get set for Game 2 here between ICC and East Central. If you're just now joining us, East Central picked up a 9-1 win in the first game of the day in 7 innings, so technically a run rule victory there for the Warriors, the number 5 team in the country. They improved to 18-6 overall, 5-4 in conference play. ICC fell to 10-11, 4-5 in conference play, as we're getting set for the First American National Bank opening pitch here for Game 2. Babin will be on the hill here for the Indians. He's another guy that ICC has gotten back off the injury list and hasn't had a whole lot of trips to the hill this year, but we'll take a look at some Sonic stats after this First American National Bank opening pitch. Hit, third baseman finds it, throws it across the way, 5-3 to retire Cook.
Yeah, great, great play by Will Verdung over there at third. First pitch swinging, gets out. Colin Babin, who is a sophomore we have out of Louisiana. And like you said, Adam doesn't have many appearances, only one on the year. 2 innings pitched, 2 hits, giving up 3 runs with 2 base on balls, 3 Ks with a 9 ERA at the present time.
So that was your Sonic stats there on the starting pitcher here for the Indians. Babin is that breaking pitch in there for a strike. And I tell you what, he's working with purpose right now. 0-2 is the count here on Lewis. Swings this one and puts it into the parking lot. We'll stay at 0-2. So,
well, again, and this is his second outing of the year. He only threw, like I said, didn't throw many innings. As you mentioned, we got him off the injured reserve list. And I expect this one to be stronger, Adam.
So that pitch missing for a ball. 1-2 now is the count here on Lewis, the second baseman. We'll give you the lineup here in the next opportunity for East Central as this pitch missing low for a ball. It goes Cook, Lewis, Collins, Harrison, Smith, Turnage, Vance, Green, and Jenkins. That is your 1 through 9 lineup here for East Central in Game 2. Grounder, third baseman, took a funny hop, was able to find it, throw across the way for the out, 5-3.
Great job there again by Will Verdung. Lewis turned on that pitch, hit it pretty solid down there, but Verdung was able to field it clean, throw it over to first, get the out. That's 2, heck, let's just make it the hat trick here, and let's give him the third one here if we want to.
I like it. So Collins now coming to the plate. Time is taken as Babin started his windup there. As we said, Babin's working quickly. As now Collins will dig in. Swing and a miss on the first pitch. Strike one. Renaissance Bank scoreboard update through 2 innings. East Central leading 2-1 over ICC in softball. That's on ECCClive.com, the Gold Channel. And Babin ahead in the count now, 0-2.
Yeah, working with authority right now. That's what I wanted to see more out of the first game, is someone working with authority, as Babin is. Not a bad pitch there in the dirt, a fastball there. Couldn't get him to chase, but he's definitely got, right now, is showing command up there.
So the 1-2 pitch coming, swung on and missed, ball in the dirt. They'll toss it down to first, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down goes the Warriors in the top part of the first inning. We'll take a break and come back with the bottom of the inning for the Indians. Back with more right after this here on the ICC Sports Network.
One hot and ready classic. We actually changed it with...
What? You've changed, Little Caesars. You've changed! They've changed, Balloon Bro. You've changed, Karate Man. How can you dance during a time like this? You've changed. Ah! Tell me why.
It tastes even better because we added 33% more pepperoni.
Give me one of those.
Walk in and walk out with the new Hot and Ready Classic with 33% more pepperoni.
Pizza, pizza. Maybe your story has you performing your new song in front of a crowd, getting to play your favorite sport, or enjoying a horseback ride in the country. At Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, our group of skilled surgeons understand your need to continue your story. That is why we are the preferred choice for orthopedic care. Thank you for choosing us. Our story is you. Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as we get set here for the bottom of the first inning in Game 2. No score here between ICC and East Central. Brad, our starting pitcher for East Central is Edwards. I didn't get his first name, but if you could, give us his first name and some of those Sonic stats on Edwards.
If I had it, I'd give you his middle name, too.
Okay.
But it's Grant Edwards is what we've got here, and he's a freshman. Interesting enough here, Adam, we've got a Louisiana combo. I told you Babin's from Louisiana. Well, so is Edwards. He's from Louisiana, Walker, Louisiana, to be exact. But 7 appearances on the year. Got a 2-1 record, 2 wins, 1 loss. Does have given up 28 hits with 24 runs. Got 33 Ks on the year and 11 base on balls. He got a 5.22 ERA.
And he'll be greeted by Terrace Meeks to start us off here. And swings and fouls that one for strike one. Boy, I tell you what, Meeks taking a healthy chop at that one, comes up empty. 0-1 now is the count here to Meeks. Breaking pitch, Meeks finds the edge of it, and it's just going to roll foul. Smart play there to let that one go foul, as Meeks would have reached easily there at first base. Let's give you the Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works starting lineup for the Indians. It goes Meeks in center field, Verdong at third base, Davis is catching, Bryce Capobianco in right field, Gardner the DH, Ware first base, Martin Knoll at shortstop, Hancock in left, and Drew Capobianco at second.
I got a 0-2 count here on Meeks.
That pitch outside. I think he was wanting to go outside, but maybe not that far outside. 1-2 now is the count. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. And Meeks looks at that one for strike 3. And you're right, Brad. Meeks knew that one as soon as it hit the mitt that he was going down looking at strike 3.
Yeah, no argument out of Meeks. Caught him. He was thinking a different pitch, obviously, at that point. He sure wasn't thinking about that fastball right there on the outside part of the plate. Had him off guard the whole time. He looked at it, turned around, knew he got him. Out number 1.
And now Verdong will come to the plate here for the Indians. Listen to that breaking pitch in there for a strike. 0-1 now is the count.
Not a bad take here on your first round of batting against Edwards.
This is going to be a little number down the line. It's going to stay fair.
That's going to stay fair.
Yes, it is.
Call it what you want, folks. That's a hit.
At the end of the day, it is. The roll kind that time, as we saw a similar thing for Meeks that just took a left and went foul, and that time Verdung got the break as it stayed fair, and he will get a single, and now this will bring up the catcher, Riley Davis, to the plate. So 1 out and a runner at first here for East Central. And a check swing, foul ball, strike 1.
Almost kind of a defensive check swing there. It was a kind of high and tight ball there, but Riley did go around enough. The bat got a piece of it, fouled it off, so strike 1.
Pick off to first is not in time.
We do have a true blue.
Yes, bright blue.
Yes.
Behind the plate. Is that pitch missing low? 1-1 now is the count here to the catcher, Davis. He's batting in that third spot in the lineup.
It would be big if the Indians could find a way to get a run on the board this first inning here. I know they've got 1 out, but you still do have a runner at first. If there's a way that they could muster up and get a little enthusiasm, which I already sense a little bit of enthusiasm in them.
Davis pops this one up to the right side. Right fielder going to have a long run and will make the catch at the line for out number 2. Thought for a second the wind might help us out and get it out of the ballpark a little bit, but did not. And so that will be out number 2, and now up will be Bryce Capobianco, and he was the bright spot. He was our sonic star of the game in game 1, went 2 for 2 with a double and a walk. Would love to see if he can get a double here and maybe see if he can give the Indians the first lead of the afternoon. They've got him shaded to the left side. There's a beautiful breaking pitch in there for a strike.
Well, he did drop that one in. That's, I guess it was the single. I can't remember, maybe in the double.
It was double, yeah.
He dropped in over there. That may be why they're shading him toward the left side.
Another pick off to first, not in time.
But the one he hit deep was
to the right side.
He pulled it on the right field, so I couldn't tell you exactly why. They may just be going with what they feel on the pitcher here.
Another pick off over to first is paying a lot of attention to Verdung over there.
Well, like you said, East Central is a running team, and ICC traditionally not as much as East Central. That went bounced out of the dugout.
So that'll go for a strike. 0-2 now is the count. So there is 2 outs, a runner at first. East Central trying to find a way out of this inning here after a 3-up, 3-down top part of the inning. ICC got a friendly infield single for Verdung. So waiting the 0-2 pitch here to Capobianco. Runner goes.
No
and
throw.
That pitch missing for a ball.
It didn't even draw a throw at all.
And it will be a stolen base there for Verdung. So now ICC with a runner in scoring position. 1-2 is the count. So 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner taking his lead at second. Swing and a miss for strike 3. They're going to say it was in the dirt, so they tag him out. And a big-time Renaissance Bank strikeout, the second of the game for Edwards, gets the Warriors out of a small jam there. No score. We've played 1 here in game 2. We'll take a break and be back with more right after this on the ICC Sports Network.
Life's a sport that's full of laughter, the perfect plays, the near disasters. Some days it's tough to know which way to run. So when the game gets out of hand, you need a pal who's got a plan, a friend to help you win while having fun. The score, passing the ball or passing the test. He knows the scoop, how to succeed and how to invest.
welcome back as we head now to the second inning. 4, 5, 6 batters due up here for East Central. It'll be Harrison, Smith, and Turnage. Babin still on the hill here for the Indians. ICC was able to get a runner on second, but just couldn't get anything going, as it was a 3-up, 3-down top of the first for East Central. Harrison playing in left field will start us off here in the top of the second. That ball in the dirt, ball 1.
I wonder, looking back, if we had a 3-up, 3-down, I mean, we may have had one inning.
Had one third inning,
yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
As this one popped up, left fielder going to have to range over, and we'll camp underneath it for out number 1.
Yeah, Hancock out there doing a good job of camping under it and making the play.
And so 1 out now. This will bring up Smith to the plate. Smith is playing first base, and he was just tough luck all throughout game 1 as he just absolutely ripped the ball apart, but just played atom ball as he hit right at somebody, and there's another case of it right there to second base. As the second baseman just took a few bunny hops back and was able to squeeze that one in. 2 quick outs here, and now the catcher Turnage will come to the plate here for the Warriors.
Well, Babin's just zoned in. I mean, look at him. He's
waiting.
He's been in that position. Turnage is taking his time to get up there, but Babin said, if you just get in the box, I'm going to throw it.
And that one in the dirt. Nobody on base to worry about there. Ball 1. 1-0, the count here to Turnage, who is catching. That pitch just missing inside. 2-0 now is the count. So 2 balls, no strikes. And that one's going to miss low as well. A little overthrow that time.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Looks like the wind is kind of blowing.
It's been shifting around. The flag has kind of been tangled up all day. As that pitch finds the zone. 2-1 now is the count. That one in there for a strike, evens things up at 2-2.
Yeah, good pitch right there on the outside part of the plate. So, yeah, full count now, so battle back.
Grounder, third baseman, and it just took a bad hop.
Wow.
Hit the ground and kept going flat. And the runner going to stay at first.
Yeah, those are hard. That's difficult down there. And, of course, you know, it's just the hop that it takes. You know, ground ball, you're sitting there, you're in front of it, you're expecting it to bounce one way, you're right there in front, and all of a sudden it hits again and it just kind of skips.
Yeah,
as
right between the wickets.
Yeah. So, again, tough play there. I'm going to try to lay it down, and it doesn't matter. He steals anyway.
So he will head to second.
Well,
as they showed a bunt there and the ball in the dirt. 1-0 is the count. Well, if you're the Indians, don't worry about it here. You still can get 1 out and no damage done in this inning. It's that pitch across for a strike. So runner at second. That pitch missing outside for a ball. 2-1 now is the count. Swung on and missed. Chase one well out of the zone that time. 2-2 is the count here to Vance.
Well, different style of pitcher here with Babin than what East Central saw in the first game with any of them.
That one in the dirt, blocked up nicely that time by Davis. One of those like he was going to try to put a hard curveball into the dirt to see if he can get him chase one. He did not, so now the count goes 3-2. So waiting the 3-2 offering here. Inside for a ball. First walk of the afternoon for the Indians.
Well, that sets up a first and second situation here, 2 outs, and that does bring Austin Green to the plate.
So Green will dig in. 2 outs. Runners in first and second, as Brad mentioned. Indians looking for the exit here in the top of the second. That one jammed him. Shortstop's going to have to hurry. Throw across the way is in time.
Good play. Great play by Martin Olick right there.
Tough play indeed. 6-3 on the putout. Go back and look at that one on the Little Caesars instant replay there, and just gets him by a half a step. We'll head to the bottom of the second. Still no score here in Fulton. Back with more right after this on the ICC Sports Network.
Hey, Indian fans, I'm Ricky Murphy, real estate agent, Tommy Morgan Realtors, and I'm also a proud alumni of the All-American Marching Band. Itawamba Community College was my home for 2 years, and where you decide to make your home will be one of the most important decisions of your life. Whether you're looking to create a plan to buy your first home, or if you're ready today to make a move into your forever home, give me a call or send me a message so we can discuss your next move. And from my family, Roll Tide!
In Searcy, Arkansas, a young man says I love you for the first time, but his girlfriend doesn't quite hear. In Franklin, Tennessee, a boy encounters his first pickle. And in Kyle, Texas, after a mission for tots, cousins realize they're a long way from Kyle, Texas. One day, many people, millions of orders. This is Howie Sonic.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as ICC will send Gardner, Ware, and Martin Knowledge to the plate here to start the second inning. Is that pitch going to miss low for a ball? Connor Gardner, the DH, just got him off the injury reserve list, getting the DH spot here in game 2. Looks at that one in there for a strike. 1-1 now is the count.
Yeah, different style of pitching, too, that the Indians are looking at from Edwards and what they saw in the first game.
Hard hit ground ball, shortstop jammed him up. Going to have to hurry. Throw across the way is in time. Nice stretch over there at first to get the out.
Yeah, nice stretch, but great play by the shortstop to separate, find the ball. Once it takes that little hop there, you talk to separate, find the ball, pick it up, and go, and throw it over. So, good job there by the, it was Jenkins is who it is there for East Central to make that play.
So this will be Ware, the first baseman, coming to the plate here for the Indians. Ware will dig in to face Edwards. That pitch, a breaking pitch, falling off the table a bit too soon. 1-0 now is the count.
He works fast like Babbitt does, Edwards does. He doesn't take a lot of time up there. He's pretty honed in and dialed in as Ware swings through that pitch for strike 1. But he doesn't take a lot of time up there, Adam.
So 1-1 now is the count. That pitch finds the zone, 1-2. Goes the count here against Ware. So 1 ball, 2 strikes, and 1 out. Got him to chase a beautiful breaking pitch out of the zone that time. And that's going to be the 3rd Renaissance Bank strikeout of the day for Edwards.
He wasn't expecting that pitch. Obviously, Ware was not out in front, way out in front on that off-speed breaking pitch that came in there and just had him fooled. And again, hopefully the Indians are going to go back and learn something from these first at-bats and share it with the others.
This one's going to be fouled back and out of play towards the soccer field, as this is Martin Knowledge at the plate. Big clutch hit for East Central in softball. They just get a bases loaded single up the middle that scored 2 runs. They now lead it 4-1. That's in the bottom of the 3rd inning. You can watch that one on ECCClive.com/gold.
Yeah, That 1-1 count.
There's a shot out to the right fielder. And, yep, second hit of the day for the Indians.
Yeah, drove that pitch. Martin Olich did. Line drive over the second base, or in between first and second. Drove it out there. Base hit. Good clean hit right there. Indians need more of those line drive clean hits like that. Solid contact. We did not see a lot of that in the first game. The solid contact. We want to see more of that, obviously.
Now the left fielder Hancock will come to the plate. He did see an at-bat in the first game. He struck out to end the contest. And that pitch on the outside corner for strike one. So 0-1, now the pick off to first, not in time. Big healthy swing and a miss there. 0-2 now is the count.
You got to find a way to protect the plate here and, just put the ball in play if you're Eli.
So no balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner at first. And there's a rip out to right field. Back-to-back hits for the first time today for the Indians. Carbon copies, if you will, of a couple of line drives out to right field, and now Drew Capobianco will come to the plate with 2 outs and runners at first and second.
Yeah, back-to-back singles, 2 line drives there. Again, like you said, Adam, carbon copied each other, basically hitting the same spot. Good hits, good solid contact by the Indians. I'm liking what I'm seeing here because, again, Edwards has shown some command on the mound.
Pitch outside, blocked up nicely there by Turnage. 1-0 is the count.
More they can get to Edwards here is if they're running the counts high, getting hits, extending these innings out is going to help the Indians as they go forward deeper into this game.
This pitch fouled back and out of play. And 1-1 now is the count. Runners at first and second, no score. We're in the bottom of the second here in game 2. ICC trying to earn a split with East Central. That pitch framed nicely there. Feel like it drifted out a little bit, but pulled it right back in, got the call. 1-2 now is the count.
Yeah, can't take that pitch. That's too close. Unless you're, especially in a 2-strike scenario, that's not one you can take. You better be hacking on that one.
So awaiting the 1-2 offering here. And that one just a little bit further out than the last one. 2-2 now is the count.
Basically trying to hit the same spot. I think if we're trying to fool them again and do the same pitch over again, drifted just a little too far outside for Mr. Blue's liking.
So 2 balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs. Runners on first and second, and that one caught a ball.
They're staying outside on Hancock right now. Those last 3 pitches have been definitely on the outside part of the plate. Outside part of the plate over, outside the strike zone. So interesting here, and see if they try to come back in on him.
So 3-2 is the count. With 2 outs, runners should be in motion on the pitch. Instead, they're going to look the runners back to the bag. And so we'll do it all over again. Runners go. And it's a walk. Indians got bases loaded.
Good job there by Drew. Again, forcing the pitch count to go up. You got the bases loaded now, and you got the top of the lineup back up for the Indians. That's going to draw a mound visit out for East Central. I don't expect a change at this point, but I do think it's going to be a mound visit out here to talk things over here. You got 2 outs, you got the bases loaded. They know they got to get out of this jam.
And speaking of a jam, things not going the way of the Indians there in game 2 in softball, as East Central still batting here. We've got a pitching change, no outs in the bottom of the 3rd inning. East Central 6-1 over ICC. So East Central trying to earn a split down there in Decatur in softball. That game available on ECCClive.com. That's ECCClive.com, and it's on the Gold Channel. We appreciate our friends down at East Central streaming those games today for everyone to be able to enjoy there. We do want to welcome members of the ICC family watching here and say a special hello to those that are watching in support of East Central this afternoon. As Brad said, no change on the mound there, as this is going to be Terrace Meeks at the plate. Meeks struck out looking. Boy, he can redeem himself in a big way here with a base hit. 2 outs, bases loaded here for the Indians. Meeks lifts one, left side. Is it going to have enough? Back to the wall, and he catches it. Oh, man.
I think, I knew he just got under
Just
that one
got
a little
under
bit, Adam. Again, well-hit ball, just got under it. Tough play there. Again, Indians just don't strike first.
Tough break for the Indians, but a big-time one there for East Central. No runs, 2 hits, no errors, and 3 left on base. We're scoreless after 2. We'll take a break and be back with more right after this on the ICC Sports Network.
Age-related macular degeneration is the leading cause of severe vision loss in adults over the age of 50. Symptoms are gradual loss to see objects clearly. Objects appear distorted in shape. Darker empty areas appear in the center of your vision. In a comprehensive eye exam, your optometrist will perform a variety of tests to determine if you have macular degeneration. For questions or concerns, call Cagle Eye Center in Fulton at 862-EYES, providing professional comprehensive eye care to the people of Itawamba County and the surrounding areas. CagleEyeCenter.com.
Want to make a good living? Come learn a skill at Max Home. Upholstery trainees start at $15.50 an hour. Our upholsterers average $23 an hour and can make above $28 an hour on production. We're also offering a $500 sign-on bonus to experienced upholsterers. Max Home is hiring for all positions and is willing to train quality people. Max Home makes all their custom-built products in the USA. Join the best, train with the best, be the best. Max Home, Bolton, Mississippi, and Max Home, Sulligent, Alabama.
Well, they wasted little time, and they're going to try to get this into a triple after the error. So that will technically be a double by Jenkins, and then advanced on the error out in center field to third. And that took a while because he slid into second. His dugout was yelling, run, run, run. He popped up, tried to find the ball. Finally did, was able to get into third without an issue.
He smoked the ball, and unless I missed something, because I saw him sliding, I don't really know why he slid.
Mm-hmm.
But he did.
Yeah.
You know, again, but now he may have seen something, that ball in the dirt out in front of him. That's ball 1 here where we got back to the top of the lineup with Cook. Riley again took another hard hit.
I think that one popped up and kind of caught him maybe in the throat or in the chin there.
But he's shaking it off. But, Adam, I really don't know why, but he did. He slid early. To me, I thought he did from what I was looking at. But he popped back up and was able to get to third on it. So, yeah, he was able to start the inning here with a double but getting to third.
So this will be Cook at the plate, who grounded out to the third baseman. And that one in the dirt as well. 2-0 now is the count. 2 balls, no strikes, no out. Runner at third here for East Central. They're trying to draw first blood. We're in the top of the third inning. This one fouled off. 2-1 now will be the count. So 2 balls, 1 strike, no outs. Top of the third, game 2. If you're just now joining us, East Central won 9-1 in the first game of the day. That's a big swing and miss there for Cook for strike 2.
Yeah, good off-speed pitch there. Had him out in front. So now you got a 2-2 count here on Cook. Strikeout here, a K would be huge for the Indians.
So waiting the 2-2 offering. Grounded, fouled off, and we'll stay at 2-2.
And he knew he was trying to take that to right field. Even talking to himself there, wanted to take that pitch to right field, just didn't do it. Bat to ball, coming straight down to it.
2-2 pitch in there for strike 3.
Had him fooled.
Good looking pitch there second strikeout of the day for Babin. And now this will bring Lewis to the plate with 1 out and a runner at third. So we're in the top of the third inning. No score here between ICC and East Central. As this pitch popped up and out of play for strike one. So 0-1 is the count here to Lewis. He also grounded out to third back in the 3-up, 3-down first inning.
Yeah, if you're East Central here, I mean, heck, you're looking for, a deep fly ball would work out in the outfield. Anything that runner can tag to get here to get in and score.
This one fouled out of play. 1-2 now will be the count.
But Babin doing a good job of controlling still again where we're at. Now there's 2 strikes on Lewis here.
So 1-2 pitch.
A little high.
That one hangs up, evens up the count now at 2 balls and 2 strikes. There is 1 out here in the inning. Jenkins is at third after the double and the error out in the outfield. Hard hit ground ball. Martin Knowledge finds it. Throws to first, and it's in time. And it will drive in a run, though, for East Central.
Well, that's the play. You got to make right there. And you hope that, as hard as that one was hit, that you'll get the out and you're able, which Blaine Ware tried to do, turn around and get the out. But the play is at first right there, definitely, no doubt. So second out of the inning, it is what it is. They got to run in. They struck first, but that just means the Indians got to come in, get this third out here and go to bat and see if they can get a run in.
Yeah, nice play by Martin Knowledge to retire Lewis on a hard-hit ground ball to the shortstop. Now this brings up Collins, who struck out in his previous at-bat, and takes that pitch for a strike. 0-2 is the count. So Collins going to have to protect the plate here. Doesn't do so. Strike 3. Beautiful Renaissance Bank strikeout there. Third of the game for Babin. But East Central able to cash in and take the first lead of the game, 1-0. We'll take a break and be back with more right after this here on the ICC Sports Network.
Who put this over the front door?
Bobby.
Oh, come on. It was just a joke.
Maybe so, Bobby, but you know what isn't a joke? Small business loans from Renaissance Bank. Renaissance offers a variety of loan programs, which you would already know if you spent less time pranking and more time banking.
I could use a little cash to start my own small business.
I'd say you're liquid enough already.
Hey Indian fans, I'm Ricky Murphy, real estate agent, Tommy Morgan Realtors, and I'm also a proud alumni of the All-American Marching Band. Itawamba Community College was my home for 2 years, and where you decide to make your home will be one of the most important decisions of your life. Whether you're looking to create a plan to buy your first home, or if you're ready today to make a move into your forever home, give me a call or send me a message so we can discuss your next move. And for my family, roll Trav!
And welcome back. 1-0 East Central with the lead. As it'll be the 2-3-4 batters due up here. Verdong, Davis, and Bryce Capobianco. Indians loaded the bases in the previous inning. Couldn't get anything going. East Central starting the inning off with a double. Runner advanced to third on an error. And then a hard hit ground out to the shortstop. Makes it a 1-0 contest here in favor of East Central in game 2. That first pitch across for a strike.
Yeah, I think they were able to do what they needed to do, though. The last inning with Edwards, is that one is well outside for ball 1 there on Verdung. They put together a couple of hits and a walk against Edwards and was able to up his pitch count, put a little pressure on him. And so, again, I think they were able to do what they needed to do. Now they got to take advantage of it going forward. And that's what they're doing right there. Verdung sitting on that line shot single.
Big hit there for Verdung. And that's his second hit of the game.
Now batting is number 3, Riley Davis.
And now this will bring up Riley Davis to the plate here for the Indians. Well, just an update, and ICC softball fans not going to like this one. East Central's bats get hot there in the bottom of the third to score 6 runs. They're now up 8-1 after 3 complete in game 2.
Riley swings and misses on the first pitch there, so we got an 0-1 count.
And so this is Davis, who flew out to right field, and his only at bat so far here in game 2. They look the runner back to first base, no tag applied. And that one missing for a ball. 1-1 now is the count. Verdung started us off with a hard hit single out to left field. His second hit of the game. ICC has got 4. We're in the bottom of the third, 1-0 East Central with the lead. Breaking pitch, and it's going to be the shortstop. Only got one play, and it's to first, and it's not going to be in time.
Well, he took a tough tumble there at first. He's safe, but he took a tough.
He has had a tough day as he's been hit a couple of times behind the plate, and you saw him there kind of take that spill heading towards first. And
kind of, I mean, he's hustling. He knew it was going to be a close play, and just the way your foot lands, just trying to run through first is what he was trying to do, and it obviously it just didn't land in the right spot, and tough ball there. Looks like he's shaking it off, and he's okay, though. And like you say, Adam, he's had a tough day. He's going to need a little icy hot or something tonight.
He's going to need a lot of it. So now with runners at first and second and no outs, this is going to be Bryce Capobianco. He struck out swinging to end the first. Could really help the Indians out with a base hit here. Back-to-back hits to start the inning. And looks like time is going to be taken.
Yeah, so again, here you have the Indians now the second inning in a row to put back-to-back hits together here. So, and you know, that's good. Ooh.
This one ripped out to right field. It's going to be down, and they're going to score a run, and the runner will go from first to third, and the Indians tie it up at 1. Big-time hit there for the Indians.
Yeah, he was sitting on that pitch, turned on it, did a great job out to right field out there. That enabled the runner to come around, Verdung to come around and score easily. So now you have a first and third situation with no outs. Of course, we're going to see what Coach Collier, if he puts any type of first and third offense on here.
So 3 straight hits to start the inning here for the Indians. An RBI single, first run of the day. So ICC with runners at first and third, and Gardner at the plate. Swings on this first one, fouls it out of play for strike 1. So Gardner, the DH, grounded out to the shortstop in his previous at-bat. We talked about his first action in quite a while for ICC after going on the injured list. Swing and missing there. 0-2 now is the count to Gardner. A lot of guys have been on that injured reserve list for ICC this year. As 0-2 now the count here to Connor. No outs, runners on the corners here for the Indians. Taking that time as a pitch just missing low. 1-2 is the count here to Gardner. So 1 ball, 2 strikes, no outs. Runners on the corners here for the Indians. 1-1 in the bottom of the third. That pitch outside, good eye.
Yeah, very good eye there. Hard to take there, but did a great job there of taking that pitch. Still no outs, as you mentioned, Adam, which is still prime here for
Indian.
Yes.
I'd say the Indians have an opportunity to take their first lead of the afternoon. 2-2 is the count. And that pitch missing. 3-2 now.
Yeah, full count. Great job there by Connor.
Good job of kind of just forcing that count to go full there after falling behind in the count 0-2. So waiting for the 3-2 pitch here to Gardner. And time is taken, so we'll reset. So count full here on Gardner. Runners on the corners here for ICC. 1-1 contest. Ball gets away. Swing and a miss. The run will score. So ICC will take the 2-1 advantage on the pass ball. They said first base was not open in that situation.
Yeah,
so it will be a strikeout. As Davis scored on the pass ball. And Bryce Capobianco also advanced on the pass ball in that situation. But when the dust finally settles on it, Brad, all that matters, ICC's up 2-1 right now.
That's exactly right. Able to take advantage of some costly errors there, or high on that breaking pitch ball. But just some unfortunate events there for East Central with the catcher not being able to cleanly field that. So, yes. How many outs do we have?
There is 1 out in the inning.
Okay.
Runner at second. And they're going to fake the throw back. That is Bryce Capobianco, who dives back into seven. Why did I say seven? Dives back into second without the throw. That pitch finds the knees for a strike. This is Ware.
Good pitch.
Ware, the first baseman here, struck out swinging for the second out of the second inning. Trying to redeem himself here. ICC up 2-1. And there's going to be a grounder to the right side of the field. Catcher finds it, only one play, and it's going to be tossed it to first. So technically kind of works like a sacrifice bunt, as the runner was able to advance over to third, and now a 2-out hit here could be big for the Indians.
Yeah, no doubt that would move the runner over, and it did. And so, again, you got a runner now at third, 2 outs. You do have 2 outs, but still, like you say, Adam, a base hit does score a run here, no doubt. And Indians, we'd love to have one. Let's go up 2 on these guys.
Ball goes
do it like that.
Away, and the runner's going to try to score. No throw, and the Indians plate the third run of the inning.
Bryce Capobianco scored there on the wild pitch.
Good job by the Indians taking advantage of the few miscues we've seen today by East Central, as it was a pass ball that allowed Davis to score. That got Bryce over to second, and then Bryce was able to reach third on that ground out to the right side of the field. And then, as you said, that wild pitch allowed him to come across and score. And now ICC goes up 3-1. Nobody on base with 2 outs. And this one's hammered out to center field, but the center fielder will take care of it to end the inning. But ICC gets 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and nobody left on base. We'll take a break and be back with more right after this here on the ICC Sports Network.
Here, you can be your best. The best train here. Learn here. Succeed here. Perform here. Win here. Thrive here. Itawamba Community College. The best start here.
Age-related macular degeneration is the leading cause of severe vision loss in adults over the age of 50. Symptoms are gradual loss to see objects clearly. Objects appear distorted in shape. Darker empty areas appear in the center of your vision. In a comprehensive eye exam, your optometrist will perform a variety of tests to determine if you have macular degeneration. For questions or concerns, call Cagle Eye Center in Fulton at 862-EYES, providing professional comprehensive eye care to the people of Itawamba County and the surrounding areas. Cagle Eye Center.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as we head now to the top of the 4th inning. ICC scores 3 after East Central puts 1 on the board in the top of the 3rd. Indians lead it for the first time this afternoon, 3-1 here in Game 2. Trying to earn a split here with the number 5 team in the country, as this first pitch fouled out of play for strike 1. Harrison, Smith, and Turnage scheduled up here for the Warriors. 0-1 is the count. That one in the dirt for a ball.
Mississippi State pulled out the victory, 8-7 over the Crimson Tide, and they got win number 2 after some theatrics last night in extra innings. And of course, Ole Miss does not play till 7 tonight against Tennessee, and they're trying to go ahead and split out of the first 2 on that. But the ball's in the dirt. But State will be going for the sweep tomorrow against the Crimson Tide.
That's big for State because they needed to at least get 2 out of 3 in that series. As I believe the count now goes 2-2 here. As this one fouled off. And I'll give him a second to kind of walk that one off. 2-2 will stay the count here. But, yeah, big one for Mississippi State to get those 2 wins there. Ole Miss, they had a tough one last night. That kid they had pitching for Tennessee tops out at 101, and he's got a slider that's at 89.
Yeah,
that's just. I mean, he'll obviously be making money playing baseball one day.
No doubt. There's a sharp hit ground ball to second to Drew Capobianco. Excuse me. Throws him out at first. Good play. Gets the out. But you're right, Adam. Tennessee's tough.
They are.
They're tough. Of course, as we probably all saw, Lane Kiffin threw out the first pitch and did it with the yellow golf ball.
Did it with the yellow golf ball. As soon as I heard he was throwing out that pitch, I was like, all right, it's either going to be a thing of mustard or the golf ball. And I'm glad they went with the golf ball instead. It's a breaking pitch there, missing for a ball. This is Smith at the plate. Tough luck day at the plate for Smith so far, as he just blooped out to the second baseman in his previous at-bat. Had 3 of those out to left field in the first game of the day. He absolutely smashed the ball. Just unfortunately, the left fielder had his number. 2-0 is the count now here to Smith. Was that one in there for a strike? Scoreboard update. East Central gives a run back to the Indians. ICC now trailing 8-2. That's going into the bottom of the 4th inning in softball. This one fouled back into your living room. 2-2 now is the count.
Yeah. Again, I'm still like the control, the dominance that Babin is showing out there on the mound, not wavering away. I'm only seeing 1 base on ball thus far on the day for him. And heck, by now in the game 1, Adam, we've already had several base on balls as he fouls that one off.
Get out of play. Yeah, and that's one thing we said, control was the issue, and you got to give credit to East Central in that first game. They took advantage of that issue that the Indians were having, and that's why they picked up that 9-1 win in game 1. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Big-time Renaissance Bank strikeout there, 4th of the game for Babin. 2 outs now. And the Indians would love to get a 3-up, 3-down inning here to see if they can get back to the plate and see if those bats can stay hot here. 2 outs, and this is going to be Turnage coming to the plate here. Takes that first pitch for a strike. Turnage reached after the ball just hit the ground and looked like a Brad Boggs drive. Hit the ground and ran hard between the legs of the third baseman for him to be able to reach. I called it an error on the play. 1-1 pitch. That one missing low. Gets away. Nobody on base to worry about there. 2-1 now goes the count. Babbitt did not like that ball, so he sends it back home.
Get you another one.
Yep. 2-1 the count with 2 outs. And this one popped up. Center fielder going to have to go back and will run over and squeeze it just before the warning track. And a 3-up, 3-down inning there in the 4th. ICC leads this one 3-1. It'll be Hancock, Drew Capobianco, and Meeks scheduled up when we come back with more right after this on the ICC Sports Network.
At the Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, we have been working continually through the crisis to meet the needs of our community. Our walk-in clinic is a service that we provide to our patients that want to avoid the wait and exposure of the emergency room. At the walk-in clinic, you can do just that. Walk in with no prior appointment or phone call. We provide specialized treatment for physical injuries like broken bones, sprained wrists and ankles, joint and tendon pain, and sports-related injuries. You can get in, out, and on the road to recovery quicker. The walk-in clinic is equipped on-site with x-ray imaging, casting technicians, durable medical equipment, and injection specialists. Our team is supported by the orthopedic surgeons of the Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi. Our staff is specially trained in orthopedic-related injuries. We ensure that you will receive the best care for your orthopedic needs. Remember, at the Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, our story is you.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as we're heading to the bottom of the fourth inning. ICC leading this one 3-1. And Brad, through 3.5 innings so far, just kind of give me your thoughts on the game so far.
Yeah, totally different thus far. Totally different from the previous game, as mentioned. You know, of course, Babin's been in control, no doubt about it. He has, and has thrown a great game. The East Central did put 1 run on the board in the 3rd inning, but the ICC bats have also come alive. And, you know, they're going up there. I see a little more enthusiasm. I see them, you know, in the game more. I don't know. I'm sure that Coach Collier and Coach Ernest had a lot to say down there after game 1 and provided a good pep talk, but they needed it. But I really like the control I've seen out of Babin coming in on this game.
So it'll be Hancock who singled and was left stranded back when ICC loaded the bases with 2 outs in the 2nd. And he swings on the first pitch he sees, fouls it out of play. That'll go for strike 1. Hancock playing in left field here in game 2, getting the start in left field, I should say, in game 2. We did see him bat in the first game of the day. And that one, ooh, outside corner, very friendly there. 0-2 now is the count here to Hancock. So no balls, 2 strikes. And there's a hard hit ball right up the middle. Shortstop can't get to it, and that'll be a base hit.
Yeah, well placed there again. Hancock just taking it back where it came from, basically. Taking the ball back where it came from, the pitcher's hands with Edwards, and shortstop wasn't able to get over there. He wasn't able to make a play on it. Another single. That's going to draw East Central out. Probably going to have a pitching change here, Adam.
So with that hit, that is the 7th of the game for the Indians, and I believe you're right there, Brad. We're going to have a call to the bullpen. So let's take this time out, hear a few words from our sponsors, and be back with more right after this. ICC leads it 3-1 as we're in the bottom of the 4th inning in game 2.
Hey Indian fans, I'm Ricky Murphy, real estate agent, Tommy Morgan Realtors, and I'm also a proud alumni of the All-American Marching Band. Itawamba Community College was my home for 2 years, and where you decide to make your home will be one of the most important decisions of your life. Whether you're looking to create a plan to buy your first home, or if you're ready today to make a move into your forever home, give me a call or send me a message so we can discuss your next move. And for my family, roll Tribe!
That's home. That's just like the Ravens. That's just like Pahokee, Florida. That's my second home. I got my degree from there, my first degree, college degree. It's part of my heart, it's part of my soul, it's part of my spirit. And, you know, it's everything. Itawamba Community College, baby, it's everything. It shaped me up to being a great man because it was part of the journey of me becoming the young man I am today. And it's home, man. That's it. Like, I could go there and lay my head down without no problems. Itawamba Community College, the best start here.
Ever since we opened our doors in 1964, Davis Ford in Fulton has been committed to providing the highest level of customer service and customer satisfaction. That level of commitment is shown in our 18 Ford President's Awards for overall customer experience. Whether you're looking for a tune-up, a trade-in, or a new F-150, the team at Davis Ford is here to serve you. Come see us today in Fulton. Call us at 662-862-3711 or visit us online at davisfordsales.com. Davis Ford, small-town dealership, small-town prices.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as we're trying to pick up the number on the East Central pitcher here. It's either 16 or 10. It's 16.
16.
Winner, winner, chicken dinner.
That'd be Luke Odom out of Hattiesburg, Forest County High School product, as I am Now trying to pull out the statistics because this time I was ready, but I did not know the number.
Well, he is going to be greeted here while you look up those numbers by Drew Capobianco as a throw to first is not in time on the pickoff.
Okay, got Odom with 8 appearances on the year. He got 1 win, 0 losses, 18 2/3 innings pitched, giving up 19 hits, 5 runs, on 7 Ks, 1 base on ball, 2.41 ERA. So pretty solid right there on his outings thus far.
And that was a sacrifice bunt laid down that almost turned into an infield single, as Capobianco will get the sacrifice bunt, being brought to you by the ICC Baptist Student Union, reminding you of the ultimate sacrifice paid for our sins. That's the ICC BSU. And now with 1 out and a runner at second, this is going to be Meeks, who is 0 for 2 on the day. Flew out just against the wall, almost had a grand slam in his last at bat.
Yeah, gave it a ride, Adam. You're exactly right. I'm sure as they get the check the runner back to second again, but gave it a heck of a ride and had all of us excited there. We were finna see a grand slam.
So now with 1 out and a runner at second, Meeks digs in, looks at that pitch for a strike. Odom, the new pitcher here. Indians lead this one 3-1. They've got 7 hits. All 3 of those runs are earned. The runner at second still belongs to Edwards. So, whoa! Cannot take, close the book on the batter yet. And that's why they say pay attention to foul balls, bats, and everything else, as that time the bat came out of the hands of Meeks and flew over the dugout of the Indians and sent some parents scattering over there.
No one hit, thank goodness. Everybody ducked well ahead, and
I ducked up here. It wasn't even near me.
I did too. I got under the table. I still am. I can't get up right now, to be honest with you. And they're checking him back to second. But it was an off-speed pitch, kind of, that had Meeks out in front, and the bat just kind of went with it.
And so 0-2 now is the count here to Meeks. 1 out and a runner to second. Pitch on the outside. Good eye on the part of Meeks to hold off on that one. 1-2 now goes the count. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. We're in the bottom of the 4th. ICC trying to build on this 3-1 lead. As Meeks looks at that one outside. 2-2 now is the count.
Good pitch, good take. So that's all I can say. It was a well-placed pitch. It was where he hit his spot. Meeks didn't bite. So, again, great job.
So awaiting the 2-2 offering here from Odom. 1 out and a runner at second. Big swing and a miss there, and strike 3.
They set up outside a lot on Meeks right there, trying to get him, and I don't know if they're seeing that he's trying to pull that outside pitch, and that's a hard thing to do sometimes, to pull that outside pitch instead of taking it to right field. But anyway, got the K. That brings up Will Verdun.
Verdun 2 for 2 on the day with a pair of singles, a stolen base. He has scored a run. He's also been left stranded.
That's going to be a hit.
And the shortstop's going to have to hurry, throw across the way. It's going to be in time, and a good play out there at short to end the inning. So the Indians do get another runner on in scoring position, but can't do anything with them. They lead it 3-1 as we'll head to the top of the 5th. Game 2 scheduled for 7. Back with more right after this on the ICC Sports Network.
Today tastes like a home game, like a huddle. Tastes like we're bringing the heat, and like a front row seat. Today tastes like we're a team, and it never tasted this good.
This is you, right? Like, you're like, bacon, bacon, bacon.
Well, this is you.
I love bacon. Sonic bacon on bacon, quarter-pound double cheeseburger. Okay, you got me.
I need a double stuffed Oreo blast, guys.
You got it.
Gonna need a double stuffed Oreo waffle cone too.
Coming right up. Order up. Sonic double stuffed Oreo waffle cone and blast.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as we get set here for the top of the 5th inning. ICC with a 3-1 lead here over East Central. It'll be the 7, 8, 9 batters due up here for East Central. Vance, Green, and Jenkins. So if that bottom half can get something going, that top half was hot in game 2, but so far, Brad, Babin has proven to be pretty strong for the Indians on the hill.
Yeah, as he takes strike 1 there, didn't draw a swing there. But, yes, Babin, again, I keep stressing enough, and I think the Indians are real happy to see that because I think this is his second outing.
Yeah.
No second outing we've seen. I didn't know if he went on the road and pitched any. We're glad to see this, kind of like we're glad to see Connor Gardner back in the lineup with his bat. We're glad to see Babin back on the hill here for the Indians. So 2 good signs there.
That pitch missing high and inside. 2-1 now is the count here to Vance. He walked but was left stranded back in the 2nd inning. And he's going to get a base hit there past the 3rd baseman. And that is the 2nd hit of the game for East Central.
Yep, sitting back, ready for that one. Turned on it, did a great job. Wasn't anything Verdun could do down there at 3rd. It was a well-hit ball between short and 3rd. Single, so leadoff man now is on for East Central.
And now this will be Green, as that's the 2nd time today that East Central has got the leadoff runner on, and Green rips one out to right field, and East Central bats looks like they might be waking up here in the top of the 5th inning. Back-to-back hits for the first time today here in Game 2 for EC.
Yeah, single. So good job there by East Central. Still no activity. Doesn't mean that we need to rush down there in the Indians bullpen. But like you say, you do have Jenkins up, who doubled the last time, Adam.
Yeah, he doubled and advanced to 3rd on an error. Eventually came around to score. So got to be careful with Jenkins at the plate here. No outs, runners at 1st and 2nd. Tying run is on base here. This time they're going to look like try to do a bunt tip, maybe play a little small ball there, and it's called a strike.
Well, East Central was saying he pulled back, but he didn't. He didn't pull back in time, and it was a strike. So called strike there, and so still they may try to sacrifice him over.
So we'll see if they stay with that. They are going to show bunt here. He does lay it down, and it will be a sacrifice bunt there. So a sacrifice bunt, 1-3 on the putout, advances the runners over. That sacrifice bunt being brought to you by the ICC Baptist Student Union.
That's a tough call, Adam, right there. And again, you get the sure out at first, but as quickly as that ball rolled back to Babin,
I was thinking second base myself.
I'd love to see him throw to second. But anyway, Indians get the out. East Central did what they want to, got 2 outs now, runner at 2nd, 3rd.
And now we go back to the top of the lineup here in Cook. And the top part of that lineup got hot there in Game 1. And so if you're an East Central fan watching here on the ICC Sports Network, you would love to see that again here. But if you're ICC, boy, wouldn't it be a big time if they could find a way to get an unusual double play, even though there's not a runner at 1st. Ground ball to Martin Knowledge. He's only got 1 throw, and it's across the way to 1st. And that will score the run, make it a 3-2 contest.
Yeah, only play Martin Knowledge had there, so good job to field it cleanly. Make the throw to 1st. That's still, of course, the Indians still have the lead, 3-2 now. You do have a runner at 3rd, but you do have 2 outs at this point. So maybe the Indians can get out of this.
And this will be Lewis. He grounded out to the shortstop on a hard hit ball that drove in a run in his previous at bat. He's also grounded out to the 3rd baseman. As the tying run is at 3rd here, we're in the bottom of the 5th. This game's scheduled for 7 in Game 2. Lewis at the plate here for the Warriors. Looks like that pitch is missing low for a ball. So 2-0 is the count on Lewis. Collins is on deck if Lewis were to reach here. Babin's pitch in there for a strike. Like Lewis may have just kind of had his mind made up saying, okay, he's thrown 2 that hasn't come close to the zone here. I may just put my bat on the shoulder until he throws a strike, and there it was. 2-1 now is the count. That one missing inside, and an acrobatic job there by Riley Davis to keep that one in front of him and keep the tying run at third.
Got a 3-1 count here.
Breaking pitch, hangs up, and that's going to be a ball. And that'll be a walk. And now Collins will come to the plate. Indians still just a pitch away from getting out of this inning. East Central, however, wanting to get the merry-go-round spinning here, see if they can at least tie the game. Collins 0 for 2 with a pair of Renaissance Bank strikeouts. He ended the first with a strikeout, ended the third with a strikeout. ICC fans hoping he can do the same here in the 5th. And that pitch up high for a ball. A little bit of a hiccup here for Babin, who has been cruising up to this point.
Yeah, you just got to, it's hard, but again, you got to settle back down and find that strike zone.
So the 1-0 pitch coming, and that one goes high. Runner will just simply jog down to second with the steal.
They're not going to make the throw and try to. Basically, East Central was trying to force the throw, potentially getting a run down and see if they could sneak that runner at third in.
That pitch goes high. 3-0 now is the count.
Yeah, there you go. Babin stepping off. I agree with that. Needs to just kind of take it easy. Got a 3-0 count here. Take a deep breath.
So 3-0 is the count. Runners on second and third. That one in there for a strike, and taking the whole way that time was Collins.
Yeah, got to get back in your zone. Got to get the mind frame back where you were, and that's what I'm sure Babin's trying to do here.
Swing and a miss there. Big, healthy cut. 3-2 now.
Doesn't help on his pitch count, but it definitely shows a lot here with him battling back thus far. Babin here to get it back to a 4 now. Runners will be going.
And foul ball, so we'll do it all over again here with a 3-2 count, 2 outs. Runners on second and third. As Brad mentioned, runners will be going on the pitch in this situation. Collins at the plate, 0 for 2 today. Babin strikes him out.
Great pitch right there. Big for Babin. He knew it, so good job there. Got the K, got out of it.
5th Renaissance Bank strikeout of the day. Let's hear from Renaissance Bank. ICC clinging to a 3-2 lead. We'll take a break and be back with more right after this.
I think I'm gonna be sick.
Oh dear. Stay away from the new rug.
The homecoming game is next Friday, and no one has even asked me yet.
Sydney, do you want my advice?
Of course, Kirk.
I'd open up an account with Renaissance Bank. With their rewards extra checking program, you get great discounts from top retailers.
That's gonna help me get a date?
No, but it's gonna help you buy that outfit you really wanted so you can go to that cool new concert instead.
Today tastes like a home game, like a huddle. Tastes like we're bringing the heat, and like a front row seat. Today tastes like we're a team, and it never tasted this good.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. East Central gets a run back in the top of the 5th. It's a 3-2 contest right now, and Davis will stand in, takes that first pitch for a strike. That last Renaissance Bank strikeout was the 5th of the day for Babin. As this pitch is fouled off and will get out of play. 0-2 now is the count here on Davis.
Yeah, Riley getting a piece of that breaking ball coming in there and sending it to the parking lot. Got to hang tough here. He's had a tough day. He just kind of like I say, just he was able to beat out a ground ball to first, but it took a tumble on it and been hit here behind the plate a few times, so had a tough day.
Waits on that one, sends it right back to the pitcher. Going to be an overhand toss over in time, 1-3 to retire Davis. And now this is going to bring up Bryce Capobianco. Bryce had an RBI single, advanced on a pass ball, and scored on a wild pitch, all on his last at bat. He's 1 for 2 on the day with a strikeout. So the Indians would love to find a way to get that run back here in the bottom half of the 5th inning. This game scheduled for 7. ICC leading number 5 East Central 3-2 here. That pitch missing for a ball. Odom on the hill. He replaced Edwards. Edwards on the hook right now for the decision. As that pitch across for a strike. 1-1 now is the count here to Bryce Capobianco. So 1-1 pitch coming. Breaking pitch. This one hammered. Right field. Right fielder going back. Makes the jumping catch on the warning track.
Boy, that gum Capobianco was sitting on that one and did a great job with that curveball. Still just didn't have enough up there to get it out of here, but drove that ball.
Yeah, that was a tough one there, as I thought it was going to get over the head of the right fielder, Vance, but what a great play by Vance as he made that jump just about a half a step shy of the warning track and was able to record the second out of the inning. If not, that's down for extra bases. And so now this will be Connor Gardner at the plate. Listed a curveball in there for a strike. 1-1 now is the count here to the DH Gardner, who is 0 for 2 on the day with a strikeout. Looks at that fastball. It finds the edge of the plate. 1-2 is the count now. So waiting the 1-2 pitch here. And Gardner looks at that one, and a beautiful breaking pitch that had him confused there. And the Indians go quickly in the bottom of the 5th. No runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left on base. We'll take a timeout, hear a few words from our sponsors, and be back with more right after this on the ICC Sports Network.
Your knee is a complex joint with many components, making it vulnerable to a variety of injuries. Some of the most common knee injuries include fractures, dislocations, sprains, and ligament tears. Many knee injuries can successfully be treated with simple measures such as bracing, rehabilitation, and exercise. The other injuries may require surgery to correct. At our injury clinic, we commonly see meniscal tears that occur during sports. Tears in the meniscus can occur when twisting, cutting, pivoting, or being tackled. Meniscal tears may also occur as a result of arthritis or aging. Just an awkward twist when getting up from a chair may be enough to cause a tear if the meniscus has weakened with age. The most common symptoms of meniscus tears are pain, stiffness, swelling, catching or locking of your knee, the sensation of your knee giving way, and if you are not able to move your knee through its full range of motion. The RICE protocol is effective for most sports-related injuries. RICE stands for Rest, Ice, Compression, and Elevation. Remember that at the Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, our story is you.
Hey Indian fans, I'm Ricky Murphy, real estate agent, Tommy Morgan Realtors, and I'm also a proud alumni of the All-American Marching Band. Itawamba Community College was my home for 2 years, and where you decide to make your home will be one of the most important decisions of your life. Whether you're looking to create a plan to buy your first home, or if you're ready today to make a move into your forever home, give me a call or send me a message so we can discuss your next move. And from my family, Roll Tide!
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We have a call to the bullpen here being brought to you by your Tommy Morgan real estate agent, Ricky Murphy. If you're ready to make the call, either to sell your current home, maybe move into your dream home, give Ricky Murphy a call at 662-321-9824. That's 662-321-9824. And Brad, I know you got some information there on our new pitcher.
Yeah, we've got Will Verdung, who actually is moving from third to the mound. He's going to bring J-Dub in, and he's going to be playing third. So Verdung, who is a freshman from Corinth, has seen 3 appearances. He's been in 3 appearances this year. No wins, 1 loss on the year, got 8 1/3 inning pitched, giving up 13 hits, 8 runs on 7 base on balls, 8 Ks with a 5.40 ERA.
And he will be greeted by Harrison here for East Central, as that first pitch going to be high and outside for a ball. So 1-0 is the count. There is no outs as Harrison, Smith, and Turnage scheduled up. Hard hit ball, and it's going to go for a single out to right field. That is the fourth hit of the game for East Central. A nice job just waiting on that pitch and went with it with a hard hit out to right field. And like we may be having a new batter coming in this situation here for East Central. And this is number 9 coming to the plate. Jalen Ayers. Ayers coming to the plate here. And so with nobody out and a runner at first, Ayers will come to the dish here for East Central. First time we've seen him this afternoon. Tying run is at first base. Runner goes, and there's a line out to third, and the throw over in time.
Good play there by J-Dub.
Little Caesars double play. Unfortunately, did not get the ball quick enough over to third base, but ICC catches a big-time break there, line out to third, and the throw over in time for the Little Caesars double play. And Brad, guess what? I owe you another Little Caesars pizza thanks to this Indians defense.
Well, you do, because you got Turnage up to plate now, taking strike 1, so good job by Verdun, but I'm just waiting on the first one.
That's true. I think I owe you like 4 or 5. It's that pitch high for a ball.
Got a 1-1 count here. 2 outs, and that's big right now for Verdun to follow up Babin here and come in, and now you got 2 outs with no one on.
Not only that, but a big play by J-Dub over there at third, who just came in the game defensively, made that jumping catch to get the line out, and had the wherewithal to not panic. He noticed the runner was already, it was a hit-and-run situation, so he didn't rush the throw, made the easy throw over to first for the Little Caesars double play. That pitch in there for a strike. 2-2 now is the count here on Turnage, the catcher here in game 2. Two pitch popped up, shallow center field, could be trouble, and it will be. And it dropped for a hit there. Good job by Turnage. He just fought that inside pitch off, found enough of the bat to kind of pop it up and put it in no man's land.
Yeah, just kind of muscled it out there is all he could do with that pitch, which was on the inside part of the plate, as you said, and on the inside part of the bat, so that's all he could do was muscle it out there. So he did, got the hit, single, runner on now with Vance up.
This is trouble. That bottom half of the lineup has been hot here for East Central in game 2. Vance is 1 for 1 with a run scored. He's also walked. He's playing in right field here, batting in that 7th spot. Breaking pitch, it just hangs up a little bit too much that time. 1-1 now will be the count here to Vance. So the Indians having to go deep in their pitching rotation here this afternoon as second position player to come in today to pitch. As this one jammed back off the netting. 1-2 now is the count. Speaking of that, what about our boy Kyle Krieger down at La Tech? Got the win the other night against LSU. Jackson Lancaster scored the winning run in that game after coming in to hit. He's a pitcher, came in, doubled off the wall, eventually came around to score to help. There it is. And that might be the life the Indians need right there, as you see Verdun pumped up after that one. Strike 3. We'll head to the bottom of the 6th inning. ICC leading this one 3-2. We'll take a break and be back with more right after this on the ICC Sports Network.
Coach gave starting quarterback to someone else.
Say, kid, you know what I do when I'm really feeling down? I think about Renaissance Rewards Extra Checking. With mobile phone protection and 24/7 roadside assistance, it should be in your starting lineup, just like my favorite quarterback. Now, come on, let's see that arm.
Who wants pie?
Bringing home the Batman calzone from Little Caesars might make you feel like Batman. But could you really be the Batman?
A little help here!
Never mind. But at least the new Batman calzone with a calzone crust will make you feel like you're a superhero. The Batman in theaters March 4th.
Pizza, pizza.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as ICC leads this one 3-2. Big time Little Caesars double play in that last inning helped the Indians get out of pretty tight jam there. Then a Renaissance Bank strikeout, the first of the game for Verdun. We want to remind you to visit rewardsextra.com to learn more about Renaissance Bank's Rewards Extra checking account. It offers things like roadside assistance, cell phone insurance, over 400,000 discounts, along with the great rates that Renaissance has to offer. That's rewardsextra.com. So to be Blaine Ware, Matthew Martinolich, and Eli Hancock due up here for the Indians. As Ware swings on the first pitch, fouls it off for strike one. So 0-1 is the count here to Ware. He's 0 for 2 on the day with a strikeout.
Yeah, Blaine's due.
And fouls that one back. 0-2 now is the count. Home plate umpire going to chase the ball down there, give the catcher a moment to kind of catch himself after that one's fouled off on the side of his glove a little bit. So 0-2 now is the count here to Ware. Going to have to protect the dish. And chases one outside, but was able to find it, though, to foul it off. And 0-2 now is the count.
Yeah, just fought that one off. It was an outside pitch, would have been ball one, but he was able to get a piece of it to stay alive and continue.
And this one hit hard. Left fielder cannot get to it. Nice at bat there by Ware, and Brad, you call it, said he was due. He stepped in and starts the inning off with a single out to left.
And that's important here in the top of the sixth. Bottom of the sixth, my apologies, that the Indians now are looking for that insurance run going into the top of the seventh when we do get there. So you get the leadoff batter on in Blaine Ware. And he didn't put a pitch. No, he did not put a pitch runner in. And so that brings up Matthew Martinolich.
Martinolich 1 for 2 on the day. He has a single, and then he lined out to center, where might be the first time he's been trying to be picked off over there at first base.
Still going to try to sacrifice.
They're going to sacrifice him over. Going to be a tough play here, and does get it. But a great bunt there. It was not an easy bunt to get down there. 2-3 on the putout on the sac bunt, as it does move the runner over. That sacrifice bunt being brought to you by the ICC BSU, as they remind you of the ultimate sacrifice paid for our sins. That's the ICC BSU. Looks like we're going to have a bullpen here, or going to the bullpen here for East Central. Indians with the insurance run at second. We'll take a break here from Ricky Murphy, as we'll have a call to the bullpen here for East Central. Back with more right after this on the ICC Sports Network.
Hey Indian fans, I'm Ricky Murphy, real estate agent, Tommy Morgan Realtors, and I'm also a proud alumni of the All-American Marching Band. Itawamba Community College was my home for 2 years, and where you decide to make your home will be one of the most important decisions of your life. Whether you're looking to create a plan to buy your first home, or if you're ready today to make a move into your forever home, give me a call or send me a message so we can discuss your next move. And from my family,
Roll Trav! Batman can fight crime, but only you can bring home the Batman calzone from Little Caesars with pizza and calzone crust. So you tell us, who's the real hero? Walk in and walk out with the Batman calzone and see the Batman in theaters March 4th.
Pizza, pizza.
You hear it bacon, that sizzle?
Dude, whatever food does that. Applauds itself
There's no
on the
other
way
food
out.
that claps for itself. Sonic bacon on bacon, quarter-pound double cheeseburger. I've never thought about this before.
Oh, I need to stop by the bank.
Why? You have a bank in your phone.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We have another call to the bullpen here. This call to the bullpen being brought to you by Tommy Morgan, real estate agent Ricky Murphy. When you're ready to make the call to move to your next home, sell your current home, give him a call at 662-321-9824. That's 662-321-9824.
Yeah, I got Irvin Simmons, sophomore from Greenville, Mississippi, coming into the mound. He's used a lot in various capacities, looks like, for East Central, with 12 appearances, 14 innings pitched, 13 hits, 15 runs, got 17 Ks to 6 base on balls, so not a lot of walks that he gives up there, 8.36 ERA.
And that first pitch going to miss low for a ball here to Eli Hancock. Hancock 2 for 2 with a pair of singles. Has been left stranded in scoring position in each of those bats as well. There's a shot right up the middle. Second baseman will get to it. Throw across the way is in time, and just a fortunate hop there for EC as that one caught the front of the pitcher's mound. Instead of skyrocketing off like a ramp out to center field, it just got popped straight up in the air. The shortstop took care of the routine play there. And now this is going to be Drew Capobianco. Runner did advance to third base on the ground out. So a 2-out hit could be huge here for the Indians as they lead this one 3-2 here in the bottom of the 6th. Drew takes that first pitch outside corner for a strike.
Yeah, hit here would be big. Obviously, get the run in. ICC would love to have that one insurance run going into the top of the 7th there, since this is a seven inning affair.
This one fouled back off the net. 0-2 now is the count here to Drew Capobianco. He is not got an official at bat. He has walked, does have a sacrifice bunt in this game as well. So 0-2 is the count here to Capobianco. That pitch high for a ball. Not a bad spot to miss there, especially getting that outside corner the way East Central has today, and just threw that one up in the zone a little bit. And now the count goes 1-2. If Cap would have reached, and it'll be Meeks up next for the Indians. And time taken here. So 1-2 is the count. 2 outs. Indians lead it here 3-2 in the bottom of the 6th. This one hammered, popped up. Center fielder will camp underneath this one and will squeeze it for the out. Big timeout. Good job by Simmons coming in and getting East Central around the runner in scoring position. We'll head to the top of the 7th. ICC 3 outs away from earning a split here with the number 5 team in the country, East Central. We'll take a break and see if the Indians can do it. Back with more right after this here on the ICC Sports Network.
Ever since we opened our doors in 1964, Davis Ford in Fulton has been committed to providing the highest level of customer service and customer satisfaction. That level of commitment is shown in our 18 Ford President's Awards for overall customer experience. Whether you're looking for a tune-up, a trade-in, or a new F-150, the team at Davis Ford is here to serve you. Come see us today in Fulton. Call us at 662-862-3711 or visit us online at davisfordsales.com. Davis Ford, small town dealership, small town prices.
Playing on tour takes years of dedication, hours of practice, focused precision, and nerves of steel. That's how you become great at the game, but not how you should bank. That's why Allie Ewing chose Renaissance Bank. Their easy-to-use app makes banking a breeze, no matter where she is. Renaissance Bank, understanding you.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as ICC 3-2 lead here, heading to the top of the 7th inning. And East Central right where they want to be. This has been the most productive part of their lineup here in the bottom half of the lineup. They got the 8-9-1 batters. scheduled up here, as it will be Green, who had a single in his previous at-bat. And takes that, I believe that pitch was a ball. So starting to hear a little life here out of the Central dugout. And that pitch missing, 2-0 now is the count. Verdung upset, thought that one was should have been called a strike.
Yeah, you got to keep your composure here. Don't get emotions mixed up in this if you're Will Verdung.
And that one missing low, and quickly ahead in the count now is Green at 3-0.
Got to keep your focus here.
That one right down the middle is Green, taking the whole way that time. 3-1 now is the count.
Sure don't want to put the tying run on.
That one in there for a strike as well. 3-2 now is the count. So Verdung battled back after falling in a 3-0 hole. Pitch coming, and it's going to be hit out to left field for a single to start the inning.
Well, single. Of course, Verdung got down in the count on that, but it was not a free pass. It was a hit. So a good piece of hitting there by Green. Good patience on his end to send the ball out to left field. Now East Central has what they want, no outs, tying run at first.
And they send in Ty McCullough to run in place of Green over there at first base. And, you know, this is one thing that East Central does well, is run the bases. And so that is the tying run over at first here in the top of the 7th. No outs, and this is Jenkins.
Yeah, it's foul.
As he fouls that one off. 0-1 is the count. Jenkins doubled and eventually reached third on the error in his first at-bat. Did have a sacrifice bunt in his previous at-bat. Tried to lay down the bunt there.
It looked like a bunt run to me, Adam,
yeah,
because he went after, a pitch trying to lay the bunt down that was definitely clearly out of the strike zone.
So 0-1 is the count. Shows bunt again and is going to lay it down. Verdung bobbles it, throws it over to first in time. The only play he had there, he did look to second that time and kind of turned his head before he had the ball. And so a break there for EC. If he cleans that, if he grabs that cleanly, you've got an out at second and a runner at first. But instead now the runner is, tying run is at second with one out.
Yeah, that's what I would have, exactly. I mean, it just happened that the bobble came in because he took his eyes off of it to look to second first. That happens, and it did, but he did get the out, so it was a sack bunt there. Now EC has the runner at second in scoring position with one out.
That pitch in there for a strike. This is Cook. 0 for 3 on the day, but does have an RBI as he grounded out to the shortstop in his most recent at-bat that drove in a run. Struck out looking in the third.
That's 2 sack bunts in that Jenkins laid down today.
Yep. So 0-1 is the count here to Cook, the center fielder. Oh, nice off-speed pitch there from Verdung. And now it's 0-2.
Yeah, if you could get the K here, of course the K's big anytime. Everybody wants the K, but if you could get the K here, it'd be huge. Get 2 outs on the board.
So 0-2 is the count. Runner at second. We'll see how aggressive East Central is with the runner to try to get him in scoring position. There it is, strike 3.
Yeah, I caught him napping there. Either that or he wasn't looking for that pitch. So great pitch selection on the job of the Indians there. It gets out number 2. So, like I say, wasn't what he was looking for. Or either that or caught him napping, one or the other. But, however, Indians get the big out, number 2, and that brings up Lewis.
Lewis 0 for 2 on the day with an RBI on a ground out to the shortstop. Walked and stole the base in his most previous at-bat. That one in there for a strike. Verdung has found his groove here, trying to come in and close things out here for the Indians and pick up the save. 2 outs. 0-1 is the count. Runner at second. That's the tying run here for East Central.
That's what you like to see. You like to see that dominant closer to come in, wants the ball. Like Verdung is out there, he wants the ball right now. He wants it in his hands, and he wants to end this with either, the K, but he wants to be the guy that gets the save right here, Adam.
So 0-1 is the count here to Lewis. Runner at second. Grounder, third baseman finds it. Throw is a long one. It's going to be off, and he's not going to be able to get him over there. And
tough play.
Tough play for sure.
It was an iffy, Adam. on fielding that ball.
Yeah, he did the right thing by fielding the ball, I think.
He did. No, I agree with you. I think you had to field it right there. There was no way you don't try to field that ball because, again, if he doesn't and it's a hit, you're looking at it going into the corner down there.
Yep, and the run scores easy.
That's exactly right. Run scores easily. Now you held them up. So it was greatly fielded. Again, J-Dub made a good play over there, and it was just a little off. It was just, I mean, again, you were almost into the game here on a heck of a play.
Yeah, and it was a good effort by Blaine to come back and try to tag the runner as he tried to stretch and keep his foot on. He saw this was going to pull him off, so he didn't want to let the ball get away. Went out, secured the ball, tried to hustle back to tag the runner, but couldn't do so. So now you've got runners at first and second, as this is going to be Collins coming to the plate with 2 outs.
First and third.
First and third, yeah, thank you.
Yeah, but you got 2 outs, like you say, and that's big right there because, again, a deep fly ball makes no difference as long as we catch it. We're good. We get the 3rd out, so that's not gonna. They're not gonna be able to tag up, and get the runner at third in.
Ball in the dirt. Good job there by Davis to block that one up. The Indians have scored on a pass ball and a wild pitch here, so ICC needs to be careful now. Their tying run is at third. 2 outs, top of the 7th inning. Drama here in Game 2 as ICC trying to find the 3rd out and earn the split here with East Central at home. 0-1 pitch coming. And that one missing low. 2-0 now is the count.
Coach Collier, while we were talking a while ago, made a trip to the mound and when that play happened there at third and talked things over. Left Will in. I think the Will says, I want the ball, and that's what Coach Collier did.
2-0 pitch. That one finds the corner for a strike. 2-1 now. The count here to Collins, the DH.
Clearly taken until he gets a strike right there, and then if they make an attempt, if East Central does to run here, I just don't see ICC throwing.
No. And the runner does go.
I say, they're
that
not
pitch
going to.
Missing low for a ball. 3-1 now is the count.
I mean, there's no way you want this runner to score right over here at third. You got to hold that one back because that's the tying run. So they weren't going to make that throw. East Central was going to see if they'd pull the trigger on it. They didn't.
So 3-1 now is the count. Tying run at third with 2 outs here in the top of the 7th. Verdung's pitch, grounder. First baseman finds it, will step on the bag, and the Indians win it by the final score of 3-2, and the save going the way of Verdung. We'll take a break and come back with the Renaissance Bank postgame report. ICC earns the split with the number 5 team in the country, 3-2. Back with more right after this on the ICC Sports Network.
Playing on tour takes years of dedication, hours of practice, focused precision, and nerves of steel. That's how you become great at the game, but not how you should bank. That's why Allie Ewing chose Renaissance Bank. Their easy-to-use app makes banking a breeze, no matter where she is. Renaissance Bank, understanding you.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Here, ICC finds a way to get it done as they win Game 2 by the final score of 3-2 to earn the split with the number 5 team in the country, East Central, this evening. And Brad, just give me your thoughts on Game 2.
Well, again, totally opposite, polar opposite of what we saw in Game 1, because Colin Babin came out as we expected. Again, glad to see him back in the pitching rotation. Was solid, dominated, and he really did. You know, all those base on balls after Game 1, we were talking about all those free passes that were given to East Central in Game 1. Didn't have that with Babin. I think he had one or two. I think he had two. I think he had 2 base on balls, if I'm not mistaken, 2 free passes on his credit. Obviously, that is nothing near what we had in Game 1 with all those pitchers that came through. Used only 2 pitchers. ICC, you had Babin, and a great job by Verdun coming in with the dominant save right there. But the bats woke up also for the Indians. You got 8 hits, I think, is what I tallied, 8 hits. to, what we have, 4 in the first game,
Yeah.
ICC. So just a totally different atmosphere. But to me, Adam, that's what happens when you have that dominant pitching performance, when you got somebody out there throwing strikes, not doing free passes, not giving that team free passes. That helps because you're letting your defense play behind you. You're on the mound. You got the confidence that you need. Babin did. It allowed that team also to come back in, the Indians to come back in, put the hits together to go ahead and put runs on the board and put the pressure on East Central earlier.
That game recap being brought to you by Sam's Town Market. Sam Ferris and the rest of the crew at Sam's Town Market proudly serves some of the best meat and produce around the Northeast Mississippi area, along with a wide variety of specialty items. Stop by and visit Sam's Town Market, located right there in the heart of Manatachee. You can also find them on Facebook at Sam's Town Market. Go ahead, someone. Do me a favor. Do me a big favor. Go on Facebook. Tell Sam how much you appreciate him and the rest of the folks there at Sam's Town Market to help bringing today's action your way here on the ICC Sports Network. You're taking a look at some Little Caesars instant replays. Remember, when you're ready for something hot and ready, stop by and visit Little Caesars right here in Fulton. We got to talk about some Sonic stats, name our Sonic star of the game as well. So let's go ahead and look at today's final line for ICC. 3 runs, 8 hits, 3 errors. And then for East Central, 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. The winner, Babin, he goes to 1-0. Verdong gets his first save of the day, first save of the season. And then Edwards will fall to 2-2 on the year there for East Central. Hitting-wise for East Central, it was Harrison with the single, Turnage with the single, Vance with the single. Green had a nice day. He was 2 for 3 with a pair of singles. And Jenkins added a double as well. For ICC, it was Verdong with a pair of hits. Davis had a single. Bryce Capobianco had a single. Ware singled. Martin Knowledge had a single. And Hancock had 2 hits on the day as well. Those are your numbers there by Sonic. ICC fans, don't forget to stop by the Sonic on Fulton on your way home. On your way, you can order a drink, get it at half price thanks to the Sonic app. It's always happy hour there at Sonic in Fulton. Well, Brad, I'm going to give it to you again here and let you name our Sonic star of the game.
I know what I'm going to name, and if you disagree, you can please name who you feel. But I'm just so impressed. I'm going to do a combo Babin Verdong due to the dominant pitching performance, and I can say that with full assurity because, folks, if you weren't watching and tuning in on Game 1. It is, I swear, it's just a total opposite, and it was that's what the Indians needed, and it's just a total different atmosphere. So I'm going with Babin and Verdong.
And I second that as well. That was where I was kind of leaning as well. Babin came out, pitched extremely well, gave the Indians a chance to win, and Verdong came in and closed the door on a rally of the number 5 team in the country. Well, that's going to do it for tonight's broadcast of ICC Baseball here on the ICC Sports Network. East Central, gets a run rule victory in Game 1, 9-7 in 7 innings. ICC rebounds to win 3-2 to earn the split here in conference play. ICC will improve to 11-11, 5-5 inside the conference. East Central will fall to 8-7. They'll also be 5-5 in conference play. So for Dr. Brad Boggs, Raphael Henry, Lee Adams, I'm Adam Gore saying so long from Fulton. We'll see you next week right back here on the ICC Sports Network.
Playing on tour takes years of dedication, hours of practice, focused precision, and nerves of steel. That's how you become great at the game, but not how you should bank. That's why Allie Ewing chose Renaissance Bank. Their easy-to-use app makes banking a breeze, no matter where she is. Renaissance Bank, understanding you.
Tomorrow. Tomorrow is what we anticipate, what we work for, what we want to improve. At Itawamba Community College, we offer the courses, pathways, and the training that can help turn your vision of tomorrow into a reality. So why wait? Your tomorrow can start today at Itawamba Community College. The best start here.